Hi, my name is Brooke Lonic, and I'm here with Tim O'Brien. Hi, Tim.
Hey, Brooke.
How are you?
Fantastic.
Okay, first off, tell me about when you were first drafted for the Vietnam War.
I was first drafted in the summer of 1968. I just graduated a month ago from college, and I felt like I was too good for the war. I really just thought that someone who actually wanted to go to the war should have been drafted instead of me. I didn't understand why that they would draft someone who didn't support the war whatsoever, and yeah,
So I heard that you worked at a pig factory that summer. Tell me about that.
yeah. I worked at the Armor Meat Packing Plant in my hometown, Worthington, Minnesota. I worked at a I worked as a declotter, and basically what my job was to hold this giant 80-pound water gun as decapitated pigs came down, and I would blast the clots with the water gun, and this was really gross. And I would just come home, and I'd smell like pig and blood, and I would never be able to get that smell out of my skin, no matter how hard I scrubbed.
This job that you had kind of sounds like war.
Yeah, it was a lot like war, I guess you could say, because obviously the machine that shot the blood clots was kind of like a gun, and the splatter is kind of it's basically like you're shooting someone except with water, and also the smell of the pigs that would stick to you is also like the memories that you'll never lose from a war.
Alright, now moving on to later, when you ran away towards Canada to escape being drafted for the war. What was going through your mind when all of this was happening?
Well, I was obviously scared to go to war because I didn't want to die, and I felt shamed that I didn't want to go to war, but at the same time, I was trying to have the courage to run away because I didn't believe in the war. I felt morally split because what I didn't want my family to feel bad about me, but I didn't want to conform to what everyone else thought because that's not um, the kind of person I wanted to be, just to do what society thinks I should do, which would have been going to war.
So, you met this man named Elroy Burdall. What did or does this man mean to you?
Elroy was really, he was the person that I needed to get through that rough spot that I was in at the time. He never actually pressured me in asking me why I was there, and he never asked me where I was from or questioned me too much. He was an old man, and I guess he was really smart. We didn't talk much, but he beat me at Scrabble a lot. He also never forced his opinions on me or made me feel like I had to do what society wanted me to do. He definitely seemed to be a Christ-like figure in that sense because he helped me when I needed it and didn't say anything after that, or didn't pressure me after that.
I heard you had some weird hallucinations. What did you see exactly on the Rainy River?
I saw people from my past and my future and Abraham Lincoln.
So, why do you think you saw all of these weird things?
Honestly, I have no idea, but I think it would probably be because of my moral split, and probably because I had so much on my mind, and everything was just flooding through my head, and it was very confusing, and possibly a moment of panic.
Okay, thanks Tim for coming out. It was a real pleasure hearing about all this interesting stuff. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye.